Morning, people and peepettes. So I've just put a chocolate bar down. I can't find it. I'll get it in a minute. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody else on the spectrum as well as well. If you know what I mean. Just a madman. This whole issue of what you're allowed to say, what you're not allowed to say, so on and so forth. That's not chocolate bar, I know, but. Well, I'm just watching on YouTube. I flip between all sorts of shit, serious shit, comedy shit, and a bit of like UFC, WWE, whatever. I'm flicking onto a WWE story. And apparently, I don't follow WWE properly, but apparently there's a backlash that no black wrestler has won a premium live event or a pay-per-view singles match in over 600 days. And, excuse me. And apparently there's a bit of a, it's all that DI bollocks, furore about it, about why it's wrong, so on and so forth. But then Booker T's come out, apparently. Booker T's a quality wrestler from, I'd say, probably from the 2000s, from the Attitude Era, thereabouts. Quality guy, great wrestler, had a really good sense of humour when he was doing his bit. He's a black guy, obviously. If you don't know wrestling, you don't know Booker T, he's a black wrestler. But he's 60-year-old, and this is the important bit. He's 60-year-old, and he's saying that way back when he was wrestling some 20 plus years ago, when this race issue was probably even more prevalent in reality, as opposed to what it's being made out to be now, he said there wasn't a problem. He said wrestlers were given storylines and wins based entirely on their ability and not on a race baiting socio side of things. And then there's another wrestler called Swerve Strickland who is currently wrestling on AEW. Apparently he was in WWE a few years ago as well, but he obviously can't have been that. Well, this is the thing. He can't have been good enough to break through because he didn't. I think he wrestled under the name of Isaiah Swerve something or another. And he's come out, and he's a black wrestler. He's 34-year-old, so he's just about half Booker T's age. So he's from this current generation that gets upset by, oh, that guy's a bit blue. It's only be a bit darker, because that's too bright. Too white, blue. Do you know what I mean? So Swerve Strickland's from this new generation that gets upset really easy by fucking everything. And he's turned around and he's had a pop at Booker T, saying Booker T is basically backing up racial stereotypes and racial, I can't remember what word, judgments and whatever word I've just missed. And Booker T's coming back and going saying, no, I'm not. I'm just saying when I was a wrestler, everything was fine. Maybe if you're not good enough, you're not good enough. And this brings us right back to modern day with this policing issue in West Yorkshire for one. I commented on it the other day about it happening in Cumbria some 15, 20 years ago as well. And then people, apparently the aircraft in America that ended up upside down was flew by, I'm not stating anything, but was flown allegedly by a female pilot who hadn't done enough training. There's too many female pilots in the British RAF that haven't done war training. That means if we go into an air war, whether it's in Europe, over Russia, whether it's in the Middle East or whatever, we haven't got enough qualified pilots to fly the fighter jets because we've DI'd it out to tick boxes. And this is the problem. If you start giving people jobs based up on their colour, their race, their religion, their sexuality, their ethnicity, their ideologies, but not on their ability to do the job, you start losing a lot of good people, whether it's good police officers, whether it's good pilots, whether it's good surgeons, whether it's good, I don't know, even car washers. Look at the fucking state of the car washers and hairdressers. I mean, look at my town, Grimsby, full of the fuckers. You start filling positions up based on a person's ability to tick box, not the ability to do the job. So basically, so I've got to like round the houses because I do. What I'm basically saying is Booker T is like from the old school, from the, like I say he's 60, saying there's never been an issue with picking people on their race or their colour. It's a case of if you're not good enough, you can't do it. Yet Swerve Strickland, who's 34, he's like, oh no, I'm bitching and moaning because we're not getting enough of a fucking shot. Race baiting. Play the race card. That's what it is. Simple as that. Anyway, I don't know how many people see this. If you could please subscribe, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't normally ask, but I just want to get some numbers up a little bit like I had before. Yeah, that's what you'll get off me. Random rants about random shit. Take care, look after yourselves, look after your friends, your elders, your relatives, your neighbours, kids around your table, and people that you talk to near and far. And as always, look after yourself. The empty cup scenario. Okay, so just be careful. Stay safe, stay proud and loud. Peace.